Chaitanya, Chetan, and I see with name as family. Hi Josna,
Hi, Babu.
Ramana, Nishant, Raghava,
Hi,
Siva.
Babu.
Yeah, Chaitanya, you are coming from UA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And hi Vijay.
Hi.
Hi everyone. So this is the demo class for core Java. Okay, so myself Babu, I work as a full stack developer. Okay, I do on both front end side and back end side. So today we are going to be discussing about core Java. That's the basic programming in the Java language in the back end side. Okay, so let me get started with this. So Java is a programming language. So when I say core Java, we'll be starting everything from a scratch. Okay, so you don't need to have anything. I mean, even we'll be covering the basic topics of C language as well. Something like loops, if else conditions, everything. Okay, so you don't need to remember. I think you guys might be done the C language, some kind of stuff a lot before earlier in your college days. Okay, I'll be quickly refreshing everything. So we'll be starting from everything from scratch. Okay. So Java is a programming language. So what is meant by a program? Any inputs. So let's make this class very interactive. Okay. So what are the doubts you have, you can just post me. Okay. And whatever you feel, you can just answer me. So what is meant by a program? A very basic question when we're starting a programming language.
Set of instructions.
Yes. Yes. Any more answers? Yeah, whatever strikes your mind, you can just throw it out. When I say program, what is meant by a program? We are here to start a new programming language. Okay. So now, Siva.
Yes.
Yes, what is meant by a program?
Program.
Okay, okay. So how about you, Vijay, Nishant, Chetan? Chetan, I see offline.
Yeah, program according to me is like a mathematical function.
To run and
What is
execute
that?
those programs.
Sorry?
Hello. We will run and execute the programs based on the client requirements.
Yes, yes, that makes sense. Right. So any more questions someone is saying? Is it Nishant?
Yeah,
Yeah.
program is a mathematical function which takes an input and gives some output. It may or may not take any input and produce an output for us.
Yeah, it's something you're saying regarding the functions, methods. Okay, so let me give some proper definition for that. When I say a program, it is nothing but a set of instructions, okay, set of instructions with which we communicate to computer to perform some task. Okay, to perform some task, basically we are going to be communicating with your computer with respect to some set of instructions. That is called as a program. Okay, so how to write a program in Java language? How to write a program in Java language? So let's get started. So I hope every one of you are having the Java setup in your machines. Okay, so please install Java in your machines. Okay, so and one more thing is Eclipse is a IDE, the tool with respect to which we'll be working in real time on the Java applications. Okay, I'll be not straightly jump onto this Eclipse. I'll be having few examples in the notepad. So once you feel comfortable with the syntax, that's when we shall move on to the using the tool. Okay, so before starting Java programming language, have Java setup installed in your machine. Okay, you can just follow some YouTube video which will be guiding you through setting up the environment variables, all that stuff. Okay, Java setup installed. So once this is done, so now let us start with writing a simple program in Java language. So firstly, I'm using some notepad plus plus. Okay, so let me take a new file. Here it is. So now how to write some program in a Java language? Let's start from very scratch. Okay, so in order to have any prerequisites, just please be confident here, and if you're having any questions, just post me on that. Okay, here it is. So class is a keyword with respect to which we'll be writing a program in Java language, followed by, when I say a program, let me name that. Let me provide some name. Let me say my first Java program. Okay, so class is a keyword with respect to which we'll be writing some program in Java language, and the followed by the name of your program. Okay, and just open the flower brackets and close the flower brackets. That's how we used to write a class. Okay, so now inside the class we'll be discussing about methods concept later point of time. When I say methods, I think Nishant, you were saying earlier, right? So we'll be providing some input and we'll be getting some output. That's what mean by methods. Let me quickly take you through that. So when I say a method, which means that my method is going to be having some logic. For my method, if I provide some input, my method is going to be processing that input and will be providing the output back. If suppose, let me take some method with name as add two numbers. What is that? Add two numbers. Add two numbers of, for my method, let me provide some input saying as 90, 100. Now, inside my method, I will be writing some logic in order to return the output as a sum of these values. So output I will be receiving as 190. This is what I mean by a method. Okay. So in Java language, do you guys have heard about this main method anytime earlier in C language or any place? Main method. Have you heard about that? Any one of you? Chaitanya?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Josna?
Yeah, here the methods, there are like main method and
Yes,
so
What is the use of
we
main
should write the
method?
logics in main method only. We should write the
Main is
logics in
nothing
main
but
method.
the functions written in the main are going to be executed.
Okay. So Vijay, you were saying something. Can you please proceed on
We
that?
should write the logics in main method only. If we don't write the logics in main method, so the logics which we are writing in main method, those are going to execute it.
Okay. Any more answers? Raghava, Nishant, Ramana? Okay. So what yes, Ramana.
the main
Yeah,
function was
I don't
the
have any much
Okay.
knowledge about it.
Yeah, okay, I'll be taking from scratch, no problem. So the answers which Chaitanya and Vijay said is, they are saying that the logic in the main method only will be executed. No, we can write some logic in different methods so that every method logic will be executed. Okay, so it's not the proper right answer. We'll be covering on that. Okay, so first, so who just joined? Can you please name yourself? I don't see name. Who is that?
Yeah, it's Mr. Raman.
Shravan, right? Shravan.
Yeah.
This is Babu. We are just starting the Java programming. Okay, this is the first example. Okay, so class is a keyword with respect to which we'll be writing a program in Java language followed by my program name. So every program is going to be having a method with the name as main. Okay, so what does this main method can do is, this is going to be acting as a starting point of your program execution. When I say a Java program, inside this program, I will be writing number of methods. Methods in the sense, it is going to be some function for which we'll be passing some input, which will be processing that and will be providing some output. Okay, a Java program may have number of methods. So I want some starting point from where my program execution should be started. That is called as the main method. In Java language, for the main method, we are having some syntax. That is public static void main of string array args. Okay, just don't worry about this, don't worry. So this is the main method syntax. So to understand this, basically we have to spend around 20 classes of time. Why? Because public is having some special meaning, static is having some special meaning, void is having some special meaning, string array is having some special meaning. Everything which you have used in this syntax are the keywords in the Java language which are having some special meaning behind them. Okay, so don't worry about that. We'll be addressing them one by one. In our course. Okay, going through, we'll be addressing one by one. As of now, at the moment, please remember the syntax for the main method. Okay, when we're doing one by one in the course, once we complete some concept, that's where we'll be discussing about why are we writing the static keyword here? Why are we writing the public keyword? So as part of Java language, actually we'll be having different concepts discussed here. The first one is we'll be concentrating on whoops. Okay, so whoops will be having number of concepts in Java language. At the end of the whoops, we'll be having 1 hour of class only on main method syntax. Okay, we'll be summarizing on why are we writing the public, why are we writing static. So all these are having some special meaning. Okay, so at the moment, please remember the syntax for your main method. Okay, don't worry, we'll be discussing about briefly regarding each and every keyword which we have used in this syntax separately once we are done with your oops concepts. So as of now, what I have done is I have created a Java class with name as my first Java program, and inside the class I have written some main method. Okay, so we are done with creating a program. So how to save my program? I just see you guys joined, Shilpita and Rahul. Hi, this is Babu. So we have just started with our Java programming. Okay. Hi, Shilpita.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Rahul. Good evening.
Hi,
Yeah.
how are
Hi.
you all?
Sorry.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing good, thanks.
Okay. So we just started our discussion on the Java programs. Okay, the programming language. We just started creating a simple program in Java language. So let me quickly summarize for you two guys. So class is a keyword with respect to which we'll be creating a Java program followed by a program name. When I say program, what is meant by that means some set of instructions with respect to which we'll be communicating with your computer to perform some task. Okay, so class followed by my program name. Inside that I'm writing some main method. Okay, main method means this is going to be acting as a starting point for your program execution. Okay, we are done with creating the sample structure of a Java program. Let me save this. So how can we save the program? So let me go to the desktop, core Java, and for the demos, let me create a new folder here. So do you have any information regarding how can we save a program in Java language? How to save a program? That is, we have given some name for your program, right? My first Java program. With that name only we have to save the program. Okay, my first Java program. And the extension of the file should be .java. What is that? The extension of the file should be .java. That's it. We are done with saving a program. Okay, I'm using some editor called as Notepad++. Okay, this is very simple. It is having some why am I not using Notepad and why am I coming for the Notepad++ is when you save some file with extension, your Notepad++ is having the capability to recognize the keywords in the respect to extension. I'm saying .java, which means that in the Java program, in the Java programming language, all these are keywords which got highlighted. Okay, when I say some file with name as .sql, then all the SQL related keywords would be highlighted. That's where I have chosen to go for Notepad++. Okay, it's a simple editor. So we have created a program and we have written some method. So now I would like to have some task to be performed here. What does that means? I want to print my name on the console, or let me print hello world on the console. Okay, so we're having some syntax for that, saying as system.out.println. So what is meant by system.out.println means from a Java program, if I want to get some output, okay, if I want my program to be printing some message on the command prompt, okay, that's where we go for system.out.println. So every statement in a program should be ending up with semicolon symbol. Okay, and inside the brackets, if I want to write some code, I should be writing within the double quotes here. And within the, this is the, some simple instructions, okay, which you should be remembering here. So let me say hello world, okay, like this. So I have created a Java program with name as my first Java program. Inside that I am having some main method which is going to be acting as a starting point for my program execution. You'll be getting more details regarding this when we are keeping on adding some new methods in your program. As we are at very first program and we're just starting from scratch now. Just let me name this as a main method and just remember this as a starting point for your program execution. Okay, and I am saying system.out.println. This is a syntax for printing some message on your console using your Java program. And here I'm saying hello world. When I want some message to be printed, I should be surrounding that message with respect to double quotes over here. And every statement in a program should be ending up with semicolon symbol. So in this program, do you have any doubts? Each and everything. We write a class through saying as open flower bracket and close flower bracket. We write a method through saying as open flower bracket and close flower bracket. So please don't worry about the syntax of your main method, which we'll be discussing in the coming classes. This is your name of the method saying as main. So everyone, do you have any questions? So please make the classes very interactive. Okay, whatever the questions you have, just throw it out. Everything. Chaitanya, Josna, Ramana, Nishant, Raghava, Rahul, Shilpita, Siva, Shravan and Vijay. So Rahul and Shilpita, you didn't miss anything. Okay, so you just came at that time and starting a program. Okay, you didn't miss anything. So please let me know if you're having any questions here. Right then, let me save this. So who is going to be executing your program? We have written some program and I want someone to execute this program. Okay, there are few things called as JVM. What is that? JVM. What is meant by JVM? Means Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. When you're installing the Java software in your machine, JVM would be installed. Okay, what does this do is, this is the one which is going to be executing your Java programs. Who is going to be executing your Java program? JVM. What is meant by JVM? Java Virtual Machine. This is the one which is going to be executing your Java programs. Now we have created a program and we have saved the program. How to start the execution process? Yes, let me move on to the corresponding folder. So where is core Java? Here it is. In this folder, let me go for demo. Here is where I have saved my file, demo-15. If you see, here is my program. Okay, and you can see the type as .java file. So let me open some command prompt. So we should be executing the program from command prompt. Okay, so let me open the command prompt with this location. So just select the address bar over here. At the top, you are having some address bar, right? Here, just type CMD and press enter button. You will be getting a command prompt opened with this location. On the desktop in the core Java folder, at the demo-15 folder, I'm having my file located. Okay. So did you guys understand this? We are having some file at some location. Just click on the address bar. Everything will be highlighted. Over there, just write CMD and press enter button. So that you will be getting some command prompt open with that respective location. Okay. So now we have written some program which we can understand. It is some English language, right? Class, my first program, void, main, all are some English terms. I want this to be executed by my machine, by my Java virtual machine, where my machine can't understand the English language. So I should be having someone in the middle to help me to do some communication between me and the JVM. Okay, just I reach some place. Let me take, I reach some North India. I don't know Hindi language. Okay, and I want to communicate with them. So there should be some translator between me and the people over there. Okay, so I'm writing some program in the English language where my computer can't understand this. So I want this to be translated to be in terms of understanding by my computer. Okay, that process is called as compilation. What is meant by compilation? Converting a Java program from user understandable language to machine understandable language is called as compilation. Machine understandable language means it's a byte code. So user understandable language means we are writing the programs in terms of English language. Okay, and machine understandable language means it's a byte code. Okay, in terms of bytes only a machine can understand. So now what I have to do is I have written a simple program, and the task which I'm performing in this program is to print some message on the command prompt. That's my task over here. So now I want this to be executed by my computer, but before that I should be preparing this content to be understandable by your computer. Okay, to do that we go for compilation process. So now here is a step how to perform compilation of a Java program. Any inputs? Do you guys know that how to perform some compilation? Anyone, just please feel free on that. Okay, so nothing is happening here, just a demo class of code Java. It's very easy to know. It's all about the approach which you're following. Okay, so get everything cleared whatever we are writing. Okay, if you're having any questions, please feel free to stop me here. I'm having some chat box. If you click the hi over here, I'll be stopping my class and I'll be waiting for your question. Okay, so just feel free on that. So here it is, how to perform compilation of a Java program. That is, we are having some commands for that. That is Java C. Java C followed by my program name. What is the name that I have given for my program? This is the name with respect to which I have saved my program. Am I right or not? You have seen that, right? See, we have saved our program with this name. So let me take that name. So Java C followed by my program name .java. This is how we are going to be compiling your Java program. Let's understand that. Go to the command prompt. Let me type the command saying as Java C followed by my first Java program .java. If I press a tab over there, I will be getting that. No need to type everything. Okay, so when I click on enter button, what happens is my program is going to be converted from user understandable language to machine understandable language, provided if you don't have any mistakes in your code. If you're having any mistakes, that won't be converted. We'll be seeing that, don't worry. Okay, we have written some program, we have written only one statement, and we have ended up our statement with semicolon symbol as well. So everything is right. So you can see I didn't get any errors and I moved to the next line. So let me switch back to the location where I have saved my file. See, just 2 minutes back when I see here, I see only one file which I saved with name as my first Java program and type as .java file. But now when I execute this command, I am seeing a new file here. I didn't write this. And I'm seeing the name as my, yes, someone is saying. I'm seeing the name as my first Java program and the type as .class file. Let me open this and see what is there inside this .class file. So what is this .class file is? This is a byte code which user can't understand. This can be understood only by your machine. So you have written this program, and through executing some command, what you have done is you have converted that program from user understandable language to machine understandable language. Like this. Okay, so now what happens during compilation program? What happens? Your program would be converted from user understandable language to machine understandable language. User understandable language means .java file. What is that? The file which you are saving with extension as .java, that is the user understandable file. Machine understandable language means, what is that? .class file. What is this .class file? When we execute above command in command prompt, okay, the .java file would be converted to machine understandable language, okay, language by your Java compiler. When you're having the Java setup in your machine, Java software installation process, you'll be having something called as compiler inside that. That compiler is responsible for converting your program from user understandable to machine understandable language. Okay, and Java compiler, okay, will write the machine understandable code in a file with the same name but extension as dot class file. So now did you guys get the difference between dot Java file and dot class file? Everyone, if you're having any questions, please let me know. What is the difference between dot Java file and what is the difference between dot class file? Can you guys please repeat that? What are the observations which you have observed here? What differences you have seen between a dot Java file and dot class file? Who is writing dot Java file? Who is creating dot class file? Come on, let's make it as interactive. Please let me know.
That Java class is nothing but user understandable language class. I mean that.
What is that? Is it dot Java or dot class?
Dot Java.
Okay.
And dot class is nothing but the machine can understand that.
Yes. Who is creating dot class file?
Mission.
Our compiler.
Yeah.
Okay. Our Java compiler, when we execute this command, our compiler is creating the dot class file. Okay. So we should be knowing few basics, how the program is getting executed, what is happening over there. So everyone, if you're having any questions, please let me know. So when I say dot Java file, it is a file which we are writing. When I say dot class file, it is a file which is getting created by your Java compiler after converting your program from user understandable language to machine understandable language. Okay, right. So we have seen how to compile a program. So now let's see how to execute a program. Execution in the sense, executing step by step in your program. Okay, how to do that? How to perform execution? How to perform execution of a Java program? That is with respect to Java followed by my program name, my first Java program. That's it. Java followed by your program name. We are not going to be providing any more extensions here. Try to get the syntax. This is how we used to perform the compilation. Java C followed by program name.java and Java followed by your program name. Okay. So come over here. When I say Java followed by my first Java program, that's it. And when I execute this, you can see your program is going to be executed and we're going to be getting output saying as hello world. We got the output. That's what we are intended to do in this program. We are writing a very simple program with respect to which we are trying to display some message in the console saying as hello world. Okay. In a similar way, can you guys create a Java program for printing some message saying as your name? My name is Babu. Like that. Can you create a program to print your name with a Java program?
Yes.
Everyone, can you do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I will be providing some heads up information. Just have a look at here and just try to do some assignment after the class. Okay, class followed by my program name. Let me name my program saying as display my name. What are the name which you want to have for your program? You can have that. Okay, and open flower brackets and close the flower brackets. And what are we doing is we used to say public start. Yeah, can you guys repeat that? What is the syntax for the main method?
Public static void main method.
Public static void main string array. The square brackets are called as arrays. Don't worry about that. If you look at the syllabus document, I think Manoj should be sharing the syllabus document with you. So we'll be having everything. Public we'll be discussing as part of access specifiers. Static we'll be discussing about class level properties. And void we'll be discussing about methods concept. Main is the name of the method. String, data types in Java language. Square brackets, arrays in Java language. If you just have a look at the syllabus document of core Java language, you'll be seeing all of that stuff. Okay, which we'll be discussing one by one. You can't understand everything in a single class. Okay, so it is a main method. So now when I want to print some message on the console, we say system dot out dot println. Just let me say my name is Babu. Okay, and just let me close it with quotations and close the brackets, and every statement in the program should be ending up with semicolon symbol. That's a simple Java program. Okay, the reason behind taking the program in the notepad is you guys should be understanding the basics here. So if I straight away go with a tool that is Eclipse, this is a tool which we'll be using in real time for creating the Java applications. for creating the Java applications. This is the tool with which we are going to be working on. Okay. So now if I directly go to the Eclipse, you can't understand what is meant by .java file, what is meant by .class file, what is meant by compilation, what is meant by execution, all this stuff. Okay, let me quickly summarize the discussion which we are having till now. We have created a simple Java program with saying as class as a keyword. So let me even make those steps as well. Class keyword to create a Java program followed by my program name. Okay, and main method, starting point of a program execution process. Okay, and we have saved our file. How to save a Java program? How to save a Java program? Can you guys please let me know how can we save the program? Program name with extension as .java file. Okay.
I'm using .java extension. .java.
Yes. Yes. Once we create the program, how to perform compilation is through a command saying as Java C followed by my first program.java. Whatever the program name which you are having. If I go with respect to this program, I perform the compilation saying as Java C followed by display my name.java. When I execute this command, what happens?
It changes to binary code.
Yes.
It converts into .class file.
Yes. Any more answers? Josna, Ramana, Nishant, Raghava.
It changes to .class files.
Yes. Rahul, Siva, Shravan, are you following me? If you're having any questions, just let me know. Okay. And if I execute a program, what is the command?
Oh, Java space file name.
Java
Java.
and
Java
program.
program.
This is how we can execute a Java program. Okay. So now let's move on to Eclipse tool, and I will be even showing you some example in the Eclipse as well. Okay. So how to create a project in Java project in Eclipse tool. So Eclipse is an IDE, that means integrated development environment. I mean, where we used to create the Java projects. Okay. It is very easy. It is not even installable. It's just a software. Just download that and you can just start up with this. You don't need to install as well. Just to have the Java software installed in your machine. And the next one is Eclipse is a tool which you have to download and we can start playing with this. Okay. So please try to have these two things set up in your machine before coming for the next class. Okay. So file, if you're having any questions, just let me know. File new and create a Java project. Here you should be seeing something as Java project. If you can't notice in the available options over here, click on other. Okay. So that here just type Java, you should be seeing some Java project. Let me say next. Okay. So provide some name for your Java project saying as core Java. We started our batch on April 25. So usually that's how I used to name my batches. Okay. So core Java April 25 and next. And let me say finish. So what happens now is I'll be getting a new project created in my Eclipse with the name as core Java April 25. This is the project. Okay. So let me open this.
So are you recording this class?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Manoj is recording that. We will be sharing this video after the class. Okay. So
Okay.
you can follow
Okay.
this video to have all the setup done. Okay. We will be sharing the videos. We will be sharing the examples. Okay. And we'll be sharing some notes for preparing for interviews. Everything. Okay. The intention is when someone who doesn't know anything on the programming language, when he is starting, so he should be in a position to follow the class. That's the main intention behind core Java language. Okay, if you're aware of Java language, the first few days of the class would be slightly boring for you if you're aware of all this stuff. Even though if you know, you'll be seeing some interesting points like this. .java file, .class file. What is the difference between them? Who is
So how
going to
long
be?
these classes will be, like 1 month or like how many
It
days
will be
this
around
class?
40 days of time.
For only
40
core Java, it's 40 days.
Yes, only core Java.
Even 40 hours or 40 days?
It's 40 hours. 40 hours of time.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So here it is. So when I create a project, you can see SRC folder. inside which basically we can create all our Java programs. And I'm saying something like JRE. What is meant by this JRE system library? What is meant by this means? So JRE, here it is. JRE means Java Runtime Environment. Okay, so when you're creating some program, we are compiling the program, right? So in Eclipse, what happens is we are not going to be executing the commands like this. The compilation process is going to be taken care by your Eclipse itself. We will be seeing that. Okay, in Eclipse, we are not going to be compiling the program. The compilation of the program will be taken care by your Eclipse itself. So for doing that, this JRE would be helpful. Java Runtime Environment. Okay, this would be helpful for compilation of your Java program. So next one is in the SRC folder, let me say right click. So in Java language, we call the folders as packages. Let me create a package. So let me say the package name as basics. What is that? Basics. So finish. Say finish. I'm creating a package over here. Inside the SRC folder, I'm creating a package. Package is nothing but a folder in Java language. So now, how to create a Java program in Eclipse? So everything is going to be shortcut way in Eclipse. Okay, that's what I didn't directly jump onto Eclipse. So here, let me say right click on this package, say new, go for class. Go for class. Over here, I'll be saying the program name as my first, or let me go with saving as hello world. What is that? Hello world. I have named my program as hello world. And you see here I'm having some checkbox, public static void main string array args. When I just select this checkbox and when I click on finish, just have a look at here on this package. I said right click and create a Java class. For the name, I have given some class name over here, and for the public static void main string args, I have given some checkbox. And I'm clicking on this finish. So what is happening? Let's see. Package is nothing but a folder. Yes, yes, Ramana. Package is nothing but a folder. Okay. So here, if you see, we got some structure for a program. When I am writing in the notepad, I used to write everything from starting to last, from start to last. Okay. But if you see over here, my Eclipse is going to be helping me. Why we go for this tool is, again, this tool is developed on top of Java language. So this is having some shortcuts with this. Okay, to make the developer life easy, in real time, we are going to be working with this tool. Okay, so to do in the sense, it is saying that, hey boss, I have created some sample structure for you. You have to do some task over here. That's what this statement is conveying. When I start with the double forward slash, it means some comments. It is providing some comments for us. So let me delete this, saying as Control D. Save. So let's see the differences between the program which we created and the program which got created by my Eclipse tool. Let's understand few differences. Here I'm saying something like package basics, which is nothing but this statement is going to be conveying your program is inside this package. You have written a program with name as hello world. That program is inside the package with name as basics. Okay, and we are writing a class with name as class hello world. Before that, we are writing some public. Again, regarding public keyword, we'll be discussing as part of access specifiers. In Java language, we are having 4 things saying as public, private, protected, and default. We'll be discussing clearly over there. Okay, and this is the main method, and that's it. This is the program which got created by my Eclipse. Okay, save. So let me write some statement saying as system.c out.println, and if I don't end up with semicolon symbol, see my program is getting compiled and it is showing me some error here saying as syntax error boss, you have to insert semicolon symbol to complete this statement. So let me give some semicolon symbol here. Okay, and inside this within the double quotes, let me write something as hello world. Okay, so who just joined? Hello, who just joined?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, good name please.
My name is Sushio.
Okay. So, okay, we're discussing about Java programs here. Okay, we just started our discussion on Java programming language. So, hello world. Let me save this. So, when I go for Eclipse tool, we are just writing a program with name as .java file. And when I save this, automatically the compilation will be happened and a dot class file would be created. So where is it created? All that stuff we shall learn now. Okay, we shall see that. So if I say on this file, right click and go for properties, I will be seeing the location of this file. So let me go over there. At this location, I have saved this program. Internally, basically, your Eclipse will be having some workspace. Workspace in the sense, whatever the projects which you're creating, all of them would be created over there. In my D drive, I'm having a workspace with name as Luna Workspace. Okay, that's the name which I have given. Inside this, we have created, just now we have created a project with name as Core Java April 25, right? That project got created over here, April 25. And inside this, we got some project set up here. Here you can see only SRC and library, but internally we can see there are a few more things as well. Okay, here I'm seeing something like bin folder. Inside this bin, I will be getting the dot class files created automatically by my Eclipse. Did I execute any command for the compilation process in my Eclipse? No, I didn't execute any command. I just created my program and I just saved this. Automatically my Eclipse tool is going to be creating a dot class file over here. You can see in your project with name as SRC, in the basics folder you have created a file with name as .java file. For this .java file, automatically you got some dot class file created by your Eclipse in the bin folder. In the basic same folder where we got some dot class file created. So what is the difference between .java file and dot class file? Everyone, what is the difference between .java file and dot class file?
.java class that we created, I mean that user was created, and dot class created by compiler.
By machine.
Yes, dot class file is created by my compiler, which is having some machine understandable language, and .java file is the program which got created, which we have created, and which is user understandable language. Okay, so without our action, basically the dot class file got created. That means half the way it is completed. The program compilation has been completed. So now how to execute a Java program? How to execute in the sense, just let me say right click and go for run as Java application. So on the program anywhere over here, just you can say right click and you can say run as Java application. When I do so, my program would be executed. Here you are seeing something like console. If you are fresh to Eclipse, you might not see this console. If you can see over here, that should be good. If you can't see, there will be something like Windows, show view. If you find console over here, that should be good. If you still can't find console over here as well, go for other. Okay, just type console over here. Now we will be seeing that. If I say double click on this, then I will be getting a console over here. What is the this console means? If I want to print some message on the command prompt, this console is going to be acting as a command prompt from my Eclipse. Okay, whatever the messages which I would like to print on the command prompt, I will be working with respect to my console. Okay, system.out.println hello world. We're trying to print some message on the console using your Java program. So do you have any questions till now? How to find the console? Yes, Rahul. Windows, show view, others. If you can find here, that should be good. I see here, but if you guys didn't see that, go for others. Okay, and just type console here. Okay, and double click on this, then you'll be getting a console over here. Rahul, is that clear? Or do you want me to show once again? Okay, so anyhow, Manoj will be sharing the video of this class to you. So when you're following this video, then you can understand that. Okay, so have that, and if you're having any questions, let me know. Okay, so now the next concept in Java language is data types. Till now what we have seen is just a hello world program, the sample syntax, how to create a program, how to compile a program, how to execute a program. What is the need of compilation? The basics we have learned regarding Java programming language. And now we'll be starting a step further, that is data types concept in Java language. What is that? Data types. So on this example, I am expecting you guys to create some program which is going to be displaying your name. Try to do both on the notepad and on the Eclipse as well. If you straight away jump onto Eclipse, you can't understand some basics. Okay, so please try to spend some time on notepad with some example and just try to replicate the same example in the Eclipse as well. Okay. So Java is very easy. Everyone says that it is going to be very big and very difficult. It all depends upon the approach which you are following. Okay, just to practice the classes in sync with the, what are the examples which I deliver in the class, just try to practice them in the same day, and what are the assignments I provide, just try to work on them. Okay, for every batch, if you see in my classes, I used to provide the assignments as well. For every batch, you will be having something like day-to-day status sheet. So Chaitanya and Siva, you guys are joining with me for UI classes, right? So you can see the day-to-day status. How we used to track in the UI classes, in the similar way, we are going to be tracking everything over here as well. Day-to-day status. So how we are discussing in UI very clearly, in the similar way, each and every point I discuss in the class, I'll be providing some running notes for you as well. This running note. Okay. Everything will be discussing in clear. And we are also going to be providing the assignments on this, like this. So you guys can start working on that. Okay. So the first one is just display some message saying as hi user or your name. That's a simple example. Okay. So let me move on to the second one, that is hello on data types concept. Here it is. Our batch is April 25. Inside this package, I would like to create a new Java program. So on the package, let me say right click and go for new, say a Java program. I'll be having something like class, okay, and say data types demo, okay, main method and finish, okay. So control D, let me remove this to do statement. Okay, so in Java program, I would like to save some data. So I would like to hold some name saying as Siva in my Java variable. Okay, so we have to define some variable with saying as name is equal to Siva. Okay, or let me take course is equal to Java. So course is a variable which is holding the value as Java. Okay, or if you see, I would like to save some content saying as ID is equal to some 90, or gender is equal to some male, okay, or some aggregate is equal to 90.9. If you closely observe over there, the type of the data is getting changed every time. I see some character type of data, I see some numbers, I see some characters, I see some decimal type of data. Okay, if I want to hold some data in a variables, let me take the data, but when I analyze the data, I can have different types of data. Okay, so now here comes a concept called as data types, which is going to be conveying what type of data are we holding with a variable. What is that? If I want to save some data in a Java program with a variable, before doing that, I should be knowing on what type of data are we working on. On what type of data are we working on? That is what going to be defined with respect to data types. In Java language, we are having two kinds of data types. Those are numeric and non-numeric. Okay. When I say numeric, this is again divided into two types, that is integral and decimal. Okay. When I say non-numeric, it is going to be divided into few types, saying as first one is character, to hold only one character. If I say gender, I go for only one character. And string, boolean, we'll be discussing on that, don't worry. So let me start with respect to integral. When I say integral, here I divide this into two types, saying as int and long. Okay. So we are discussing on a concept called as data types, which is going to be conveying what type of data are we holding with respect to these keywords. All these are keywords in Java language. Okay. So now when I want to save some number saying as ID is equal to 90, I would like to save some integer number. I say ID is equal to 90. Similar way, before to my variable name, I should be conveying its data type. My data type will be saying what type of data are we holding here. So if you follow this statement, what does the statement conveys is, okay, so int data type which conveys we are holding integral type of data with a integral type of data, and ID, it's a variable name, and 90, it is a value. Are you clear till now? When I say int ID is equal to 90, let me summarize it, let me break that. Int is nothing but a data type. ID is nothing but a variable name. 90 is the value which you are trying to save in the Java language. Okay. In the similar way, if we want to hold some very big number, let me take int phone number is equal to 99999999, like this. Very big number. So let me take a number which is of more than 9 digits. A number which is of more than 9 digits. If you see, as of now, we are having 9 digits over here. You can see 9876543 and 1. Save this. There are 9 digits. If I go for 10-digit value, my int can't support that. To save some integer type of data, we are having two data types over here. Okay, those are int and long. Int can hold the integer number with only till 9 digits. 1 minute. Till only 9-digit number. What is that? We can hold the number only till 9 digits with respect to int data type. Okay. When I say int followed by some variable and some value, we can hold only with respect to 9-digit number. We can hold this, no problem. When I cross that, then we should be going for a new data type that is long. What is that? Long. So when you're storing some data with respect to long data type, you have to explicitly convey to the compiler through saying as capital L at the last. If you are storing the data with respect to long, you have to remember that your number should be ending up with capital L. This is going to be conveying to compiler, hey compiler, I'm storing some long type of data. I mean some big number. That can be conveyed through saying as capital L at the last. Okay, this is how we can save some integer type of data. When I want to save some decimal type of data, we do have some keywords saying as double. What is that? Double. Double, your variable name can be anything. Let me take aggregate is equal to 90.89 like this. So double is a keyword with respect to which we can hold some decimal type of data. Okay. So double can hold n number of values after the decimal point, around 15 digits of values. There is something called as a float. Let me say float AGGR2. This can hold only 4 values after the decimal point. Only 4 values after the decimal point. Again, when I'm saying float, I should be saying capital F at the last. Okay, don't worry about all this stuff. Don't get confused in a single class. So it's a data type concept. Data types means which is going to be conveying what type of data you are holding. So int is going to be conveying integer type of data, and there is a keyword which is named as double, which is going to be conveying decimal type of data. What is that? To hold decimal type of data, we go for double keyword. So let me summarize the discussion of the today's class. So for every project, we used to create some day-to-day status sheet where we'll be tracking the every day-to-day status, what is happening in the classes. So we will be sharing all the videos with you and the examples with you. And let me create a package with the name as text files. Okay. And inside this text files, let me create a new text file with the name as day-to-day status.txt. So let me save this. Save, let me go to the top. So we started our discussion with respect to Java programming language. Okay, we have seen what is meant by a class, how to create a program, what is the purpose of main method, and how to save a program. What is the job of JVM? What does this do? What is its job? Come on, we'll execute the Java program from main method. So JVM will be installed in your machine when you're having the Java software installed, and this is the one which is going to be executing your program. Okay, compilation, converting the are you guys following me? You should be providing the answers. Hello, Shravan,
Okay.
Siva, Vijay, Rahul.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
should be providing the answers. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So when you summarize the class, you should be providing the answers. Compilation, why do we do that?
Yeah. To make it machine understandable.
Exactly. How do we do that?
By Java C command.
Yes. When we execute this command, what will be created?
Bytecode will be created .class file.
Dot class file. in terms of .class file. So how do we execute a Java program?
By using Java command,
And who performs the execution process?
JVM.
JVM. Okay. So you should be knowing all these basics. Okay. JVM. And what is the data types concept in Java language? What is member data types? What did you understand? Anything. No need to be a proper definition. You can just throw it at whatever you understand. A single line is enough.
That is a container to store any particular type of value.
No.
Type of data.
Just some keywords. Yeah. It's just some keywords which are going to be conveying what type of data are we holding in a Java variable. Okay. So here it is Siva, keywords which convey what type of data are we holding with a variable. Okay. So when I want to print some message on the console, what is the statement for that? System.out.println. When I say hello world over here, what happens? Hello world will be displayed on the console. So do you have any doubts in the today's class? Everyone?
No.
So before coming for the next class, can you do an example of, let me write it over here. We'll be sharing this with you. Okay. Let me create a file saying as assignments april25.txt. Okay, finish. So just try to create a simple program saying as create a Java program to print your name on the console in both the ways. That is way 1 with your notepad. Okay, and the next one is way 2 with your Eclipse. So please have your Eclipse setup ready before coming for the next class. Okay, and we'll be sharing all the videos. If at all if you missed any of the class, you can even join some other class as well. Why? Because we used to have number of classes in the same day. Okay, I take number of multiple batches. So if any cause, if you miss some class in the middle of the course, if at all due to some urgency, if you miss some class, we will even provide the way to join multiple batches as well. Okay, once you pay fee, basically you can join multiple batches. If at all, if you hear some batch, I mean some topic, let me take some inheritance. You have heard that in this batch and still you want to revise it once again. Yes, we'll be providing, you can join some other batch, and over there as well we can attend some other, you can revise that. Okay, we can even revise over there as well if you want to listen the topic once again. Okay, so thank you. So do you have any doubts now in the today's class? Anything? How is the class? How was the class went?
Yeah, it was good.
Is it too slow or is it too fast? Anything, just provide your feedback.
No, it's at the right pace.
Okay then.
Okay.
Yes. Okay then.
Okay, Babu, I will address the remaining students.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. So 1 minute, Manoj. So Ramana and Vijay, I will be calling you back. Okay. Thank you. And Manoj, once you are done, you can just close this session. I'll be moving to the next class. Okay.
Sure.
So record the video, and I'll be sharing you these examples, all these things, just you can share with everyone. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Babu.
Hey, hello guys.
Hello.
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 So,
Yeah, hi.
yeah, hello guys. So people who are interested in, just please drop your phone numbers or email IDs. So that you can get the remaining 2 links for the next 2 days classes.
So is it going to be demo or is it going to continue
It's going to
class?
be demo for the next 2 days as well.
Yeah, I
Oh.
texted my number over there.
Hello.
Yeah, I texted my number over there.
So
That is my number.
okay. So whoever interested, just please, Jyotsna, you interested? Okay. Ravan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you will get the remaining. And whoever interested in, are you also guys interested in just only training or just also in marketing as well?
Can you repeat that again?
Are you guys also interested in marketing or just only training?
I'd like to go with training.
Are you guys interested in marketing as well?
Yes.
Okay. So your name, madam?
Jyotsna.
Jyotsna. Okay, Jyotsna.
Yeah, I'm interested in marketing too.
Vijay?
Yeah, I'm interested in marketing too.
Okay, you are from Babu, right?
I'm from Prabhas.
Okay, I mean Babu, you are from Babu's reference, right?
No, Prabhas gave me this link.
Okay. So anyways, I will call you by phone.
Yeah, okay. My phone number is different. That is my WhatsApp number. If you want, I will ping my WhatsApp number, my mobile number too.
Yeah, please ping that.
So there are two numbers. I just now I shared you one number. That is WhatsApp number, and this is my personal number.
Okay.
ये कभी मत करना यार, अपने नहीं आती है ऑफिस लेके, ये रेडबुल को ऐसे ओपन नहीं करना,
Anusha?
आगे देख ले पहले, मेरा काम शुरू हो जाए.
Anusha? Jyotsna, you can leave.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, and who is waiting for name? Vijay?
I texted wrong number. I texted 346776095, but it is 6094.
34677969094 is yours, right?
34677969094.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my
Vijay.
personal
Okay,
number.
Vijay, I will send you that.
Okay.
Okay, and Rahul? Yeah, Rahul. You shared your contacts, right? Yeah. Okay, Rahul. I will address you by phone, calling you. Yeah. Okay, Rahul. And somebody name is family. Hello, family. Jyotsna? Anusha? Vijay? Hello, anyone there? Hello? 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 Hello, who is waiting for name? Sushil? Hello? Hello? Hello, who is waiting for name? Hello? Hello? Hello, Vijay. Hello, anybody there? Hello.